welcome to Fit2B. My name is Beth Larn and I'm the main instructor in face that you're going to see in most of the workouts here. Today we're taking it easy. We're starting with just basic breath work and how that connects to our bellies and our deep inner corset set of muscles. For this particular video, you're going to need either a block, this is a foam block, or a bolster, and you can make your own, check out the link to that, or a stack of your favorite books. Now I'm going to go with the bolster because that's my favorite. It's comfortable and it holds my sacrum in place nicely. And so I'm just going to line that up with where I think my hips will be after I lay down on the floor. We're going to do what's called the sideways slide to transition, and this is a really important movement that's going to protect your core from doing things like jackknifing or doing a straight sit-up as you get out of bed. So you just lay sideways, and I teach this in the Align It Flat video as well, so don't worry about learning this right now. We'll get to it later. Roll over onto your back and notice how I'm laying my head down. There's no crunching motions. I'm lifting my hips to shift and put them in the right place. And then I'm just going to relax here for a moment, okay? And go ahead and put your hands in what I call cactus position and just rest here for a moment. Let go of the tension in your shoulders and take a few breaths. Separate your knees so they're about hip distance apart. Heels right underneath your knees, and just breathe. And after you've had a few nice deep breaths, start connecting with where you feel your ribs and your hips are. Are your ribs up higher than your hips? Are you arching your back? Do you feel like your shoulders are really rounded and kind of fighting this stretch? Make a mental note of those things, but don't worry about them right now because we'll get to those things. After you've had a few yummy, relaxing breaths right here, we're gonna slip your object of choice underneath your hips. And to do that, you're gonna ground down through your heels, lead up with your pubic bone into the air, flexing through your glutes and hamstrings, and then go ahead and slip the item underneath your hips. And then just relax there. Just relax. Hands at your sides, or again, cactus arms. Let your shoulders roll back. Let everything release. And then again, begin connecting with your breath. In through the nose and out through the mouth. If anything feels tight or like it's not in the right place or you need to lift and wiggle, do that because you want to be comfortable here. In this position, your hips are higher than your heart. And after about 4 minutes, this position stimulates your parasympathetic nervous system to switch on. This is where homeostasis happens. This is where your heart rate slows down. This is where your breathing slows down. This position sends more blood back to your vital organs. And you're just taking time here to be safe. Before we begin the work, we're reminding ourselves that we're okay. We're going to get better. We're going to get stronger. We're going to only improve from here. Nothing here is going to hurt us. Place your hands on your belly. And I realize that for a lot of us, that position right there of having our hands on our belly can be an intense place. Let yourself melt into the floor. Relax your hips. Open and broaden your shoulders. If your neck feels pinched, lift and lengthen through your neck. And again, just breathe. Feel the steady rise and fall of your belly. Notice how when you inhale, your belly expands gently. And when you exhale, your belly lowers and naturally contracts. This is a physiological breathing pattern that sometimes gets pretty messed up when there's core dysfunction. So we're going to take a moment to just connect with what is supposed to happen in the core. And this position helps facilitate that. So you're inhaling and expanding, and exhale, make a little shush sound. Inhale, expand, take in, fill up, exhale, feel the navel drop toward the floor. Whenever you feel something try to tense up, send your mind there to deliberately relax. On the next few breaths, as you make that shush sound, ask yourself if you are connecting at all with the bottom of your core, which is your pelvic floor. You inhale, and your thoracic diaphragm and your pelvic diaphragm move down, and your belly expands to make room for air. And as you exhale, your pelvic diaphragm and your thoracic diaphragm move up to send air out. You inhale and things expand and shift downward. You exhale and things gently contract to help force air out. Continue to breathe, close your eyes, and connect with that visual. I'm going to give you a few more word pictures to think about. As you inhale, imagine that the lower rim of your ribs, all the way around, your back ribs, your side ribs, and your front ribs, are expanding and opening like an umbrella. And as you exhale, that umbrella closes gently. Do that one more time. Inhale, the umbrella opens. Exhale, you close the umbrella. You can also think of an elevator, although in this position things might feel a little bit reversed. But imagine that your head is at the top of a building and your pelvic floor is at the bottom. And as you inhale, the elevator is going to drop down and relax and go clear to the basement. And as you exhale, the elevator rises up, clear up through the crown of your head. What you should be feeling is a gentle inward motion of the pelvic floor and a gentle outward motion of the pelvic floor. It should move gently inward as you exhale, and it should move outward as you inhale. If you're not feeling that, give yourself grace. This is a journey. Many people practice this many times for several weeks before they finally feel something click and connect. Just for today, breathe. Connect. That is the word I want you to connect with. How you connect to your core and your breath is foundational to how you move. As you go about your day, just breathe and connect. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Inhale, open the umbrella. Exhale, close the umbrella. Inhale, the elevator goes down and everything relaxes. Exhale, the elevator goes up, up, and everything gently lifts and contracts. You inhale and your navel rises up to the ceiling. You exhale and your navel goes inward and upward towards your ribs. When you stand up, all those word pictures might shift a little bit, and so I'll give you different ones as we continue to work out together. This isn't really a workout, or at least it doesn't feel like it, but it's crucial, and it translates directly into other motions. I want to let you just finish here. I often conclude videos by saying you are blessed and released, because we are so blessed and we do need to release and just let go. So allow yourself the privilege and luxury of a few more peaceful breaths with your hand on your stomach or your hands back in those cactus arms. Feel what's happening in your body and take a moment to be thankful for all that your body has done for you. You may be feeling an emotional release of some sort, and you are not alone. The first time I did this, I cried. Some women laugh. Some women just feel very introspective for the next few days, and that is all normal. Give yourself time to process and just keep breathing. You are blessed and released. Thank you for joining me. When you're done, roll to your side, just like we began. And let yourself recover on your side before you slide back up and continue your day. I'll see you in the next video.